Okay, so I'm joined by the openers of this year's Midlands Metal Crusade, Hostile. Hello.
Yo.
Good.
Safe.
Me, good.
How impressive was the turnout for the first band on?
That was shocking, man. Like, it was, well, not shocking in the bad way.
I was shocked.
It was a pleasant surprise.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Turned around, I was like, holy crap, people. Drinking at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I came from the outside, went into the main room, and then kind of went, why can't I get through? Okay, everyone's here.
Yeah,
No, it was a good time.
It was really
No,
good.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's surprising.
No, it was amazing. You had a really amazing set, so if I had a cap, I haven't got one this time, but
Cheers, dude.
cock it to you.
Cheers, man.
So what do you think about events like this? Because the Crusade's kind of, it's a true independent all-dayer, as opposed to a lot of others that kind of have corporate backing. But what do you think about shows like this?
I think it's amazing that somebody cares enough for the local metal scene to put something like this on. And I think Hills of Asian is absolutely fantastic in bringing the new bands to the forefront and giving them a chance to play in front of good crowds. Because you know how hard it is yourself to get on when you're a new band. You know, there's that many. It's a massive market out there. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of new bands and don't get the opportunity to play in front of good crowds unless you're lucky enough to get on some big tours.
Yeah.
You have to jump on something what Hills of Ocean is kind enough.
I think especially outside of kind of the London Iron Curtain as well, if you want to put it that way, because you get a few more maybe down south, but it does thin out at the further north that you kind of go.
From today, I think the Midlands scene's dominating. From 2 bands in this event, from the past few years of going around and gigging all those fucking venues, this is the best turnout, the best atmosphere. People are ready and people are loving it, and it's just amazing. And I think the rest of the country's got something to fucking
It kind of
live
feels
up
like
to now, man.
there's going to be a rebirth, you know,
Yeah.
where metal was created, with the
Absolutely.
Black Country, so it's kind of like we're having a rebirth.
bringing
I mean,
it back.
It's great.
Well, I think it's. I mean, I live in London myself, and the thing that's terrible at the moment is the bands are there, but the audience isn't.
Yeah.
I went to see Malevolence about a month ago, and there was 30 people.
Yeah,
30
Terrible.
people
Right,
there.
man.
We're a big band.
And they were, I mean, apart from me getting punched in the face, it was a really good gig. However, you look around, you're like, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah.
And then you come here, and you've got an all-dayer, so a lot of people will go, well, I'll come at 5, I'll come at 6, whatever else, or I'll even just come for the headliners, but no.
Yeah.
That's
great.
I'll say
Very
the
big
encouraging
event.
thing is that no one's shifted out there yet. Like, I've just walked through
Exactly.
it. It's like, well, the same amount of people that was there for us are there for the guys playing now, and hopefully we'll be there for the next.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's because the Metal Crusade now is becoming a quality name and a quality brand. People know it's going to be good, and it's fairly priced as well.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's cheap as chips compared to what you're getting. I mean, where can you pay less? Well, less than £10 for Heart of a Coward and Evil
Exactly.
Scarecrow, let alone
Yeah.
all the other bands that are coming through.
Exactly.
But I think that's what music needs at the minute. It needs people to stop thinking about it as a monetary gain.
Yeah,
that's
They're
right.
just like people are
the
still
fuck's got
making
the money at the moment, man?
People are still making music, and like, no one can afford to come out every weekend for
No.
fucking 10-20 quid for a ticket, and then to pay out the arse for beer, and then go
Especially you've got to think of the festival set. I mean, you had Slam Dunk last week,
Yeah.
Cold Chamber played last night,
Yeah.
you've got Download round the corner, so it's although it's great, it's a great time to play,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
it's very tight on the punters that want to come out. So
Well, yeah, you'd think there'd hardly be anyone because of spending all the money going to these major events.
That's right.
This has kicked its ass, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was immense. I can't get over it, man. It was so good.
I know, I'm really chuffed. All right, well, a not so serious question, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I almost don't want to ask it, I will.
Yeah.
So, if your band was a sandwich, what sandwich would it be? The look on your face.
Bacon, egg, sausage, tomato.
What is
All
that
the way
then?
for me. It's my favourite sandwich. Best crusty bread
Yeah.
for me.
Come on, here we go again, motherfucker, yeah.
It's a thinker, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. If they could make like a curry sandwich, because We're messed up.
we
We're
stink.
spicy.
Of course you can the morning after a curry.
Because to be fair, we're a fucking
toast.
mess. That's why.
Curry on toast the morning after. That's the one, isn't
It
it?
is, to be fair.
Fucking
You're
balance.
right.
Breakfast for champions.
What would you say?
Hey.
I never touched man.
Didn't fucking touch you.
She said she was 22.
Move on for me.
Pork and stuff.
Months.
Fucks, you know what you're gonna get.
That's like pork and stuff.
And you were getting stuffed either which way.
Yeah.
Because we all like
No,
massive
no.
pork.
Really don't know.
Alright, we'll strike that one off the list for the next one, I think. You were the litmus test for that question and died
Thanks.
official. So so other than yourselves, who do you think's a really like underrated band at the moment?
On the
Doesn't
local
have to be
scene
one-
or in general?
on local or in general, you could do both. I'm asking really good questions this one.
No, that's a
That's
really
a good
good
one.
question.
It is.
There's so many, that's the thing. Like, I think you turn up at fucking like huge gigs like Hyperdrive and the turnout's not nowhere near as what it should be like, you know what I mean? You turn up pumped up, ready to fucking go at it for Hyperdrive and there's like a couple of hundred and that's it, you expect
Yeah.
thousands, you know what I mean?
Hardcore's taken a bit of a bashing though. I
It
think
has, yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think crowd killing has got a lot
It's
to play
reduced
with
itself
that.
to beat down, let alone hardcore.
It's because
absolute
these
dog
pussies turned up, pumped up on steroids, throwing their arms around, and there's people that just want to have a good
Don't wanna
fucking
be
time, you know what I
associated.
mean?
Well, Malevolence was the first kind of hardcore-ish gig I've been to in a while, and I was absolutely blown away. It was like I walked into an MMA match.
Yeah.
It literally was. There were people.
It is.
Literally, they were like you could see them singling people out and just going
There's no need.
hell for leather.
Ridiculous.
I've even got guys like what's he called now, Pit Cam guy, that goes around literally promoting people to actually be violent to one another. It's like,
Yeah.
It's not
That's
what
not what it's
about.
about. is
but that's
it?
not hardcore. Hardcore was get your aggression out, but if
Stage
someone
diving.
if someone drops, you pick them the fuck
Yeah,
up.
man,
You
yeah.
don't
It's meant to be a
jump on
community,
top of them.
isn't it?
It's
Small
like,
sweaty clubs, all close in unison,
Yeah.
having a good
Bodies
fucking
going
time,
everywhere,
yeah.
not picking on
Yeah.
fuckers. In
but
the
that's
crowd.
what it needs though. That's the thing it does need. It needs to remember where it actually fucking came from.
People need to go and watch Exploited. That's
Absolutely.
What they need to do.
No
And they
one's
need to
done a
learn
good
how to
Wall
do a
of
good
Death in a
fucking
while.
I did see a YouTube video about that a little while ago. It was the other week. I think it was in Sao Paulo. It was like it looked like something from Lord of the Rings. Like orcs
Yeah.
were coming over the hillside. As well.
Why is no one doing Wall of Death anymore? You've always got that one arsehole in the middle with his arse hanging out like
It's
that.
probably
Who
something.
is that dude?
Probably something to do with EU legislation. It's probably health and safety. No wall of death. Only punching in
It was
faces.
like that stand up though. There was all about it's like we can't promote it. You do what you want to do.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
Oh,
they're-
Kill
they're
Switch
looking
Engage
at
are doing it, man.
Their promotion.
Yeah, but put it this way: there's certain bands out there, like I mean, going back to kind of hardcore-ish, but like H2O, Sick of It All, they wouldn't have none of that. They would literally stop the show right there and get it sorted there and then.
Yeah.
Whereas there are some bands, not naming names, that promote it, and it's like. Fair enough, you want to get your aggression out, but not at the expense of others. You want to do it, run
Easy
into.
hurting someone. No, you know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
no.
We
Go
come
to
away
MMA
with-
if you want to do that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We were at Colin Chamber last night. We've come away with bruises and stuff.
Yeah, his
But
brother
that's
got
cool,
knocked
like.
out in the pit.
Really?
We had to pick
Got
him out.
fucking
Like,
nutted.
we didn't know where he was. We didn't know where he was. We had to drag
But the
him
dude
out.
who
I know,
did
yeah.
it picked him up and he was like, holy fuck. Like, he weren't intentional.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But that's
And
fair
what it
enough.
is.
But that's fair enough. When you're in the moment, you're in the moment. I mean, I got full on punched on the chin at Malevolence, like cleaned
An
my
aimed
clock.
punch,
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
He literally dodged out of the crowd, and I went all Bambi legged for a second, and kind of came to and went, right, who was it?
Yeah.
All my mates were like, no, we're not.
Who wants some?
So, retaliation.
Yeah. They just target people that's
Ridiculous,
not
isn't it?
even in the pit, like just trying to watch it. I've seen like videos of kids like drop kicking people at the bar.
It's fucking shit.
Like it's like they're at the bar for fuck's sake. They're trying to get a drink.
But even when
No
people are on the
respect.
outside of the pit, where you'd have that kind of circle of people just stood there going, please don't hurt
Yes.
me.
Yeah,
And
there's
it-
people trying to protect the girlfriends and stuff on the edge of the pit, and then there's fuckers throwing arms into like elbows to the face. It's like,
Should
come
start at a metal resistance.
They should
Get
say,
rid of
on.
these
Don't
fucking
stand in the
resistance.
middle of the pit and
It's
Some
true.
big bastards in there who
Just
walk
stick him down the
around,
middle,
take
going,
all
yeah,
that,
you've
like-
been warned.
Some
Stamp on the
else
hand.
See him, just a quick
Yeah,
boot
yeah.
to the face. Boom! Fuck off.
Legally arm them with crowbars and just beat
That's what we're doing. That's it. In this interview, we've just started a revolution. Single out those fuckers that single out fuckers.
Vive la resistance.
Yes, vive la resistance.
So whose idea was it to do Slayer?
We drink a lot of beer, so the band is pretty poor. Like,
Not a practice, go
I
to buy
just
when I'm
think
drunk.
the whole Slayer Pantera thing is like fucking it's.
we usually do Judas Priest because
Yeah.
we're from the Black Country.
Yeah.
And KK's are down. We
I,
just
I
thought-
fucking love it. I love the
Yeah.
fact that you actually had the balls almost for it to say it, because you did it fucking justice.
Yeah.
For sure you did.
Cheers, man.
But a lot of bands would not, especially on an event like this,
Yeah.
wouldn't go down that path. It's kind of like the
Hey,
kill switch code
Never
almost.
forget
Like,
your roots.
Exactly, we're proud of
Never
where we're
forget
from,
your
man.
roots.
And like bands like Priest, Sabbath, fucking Led Zeppelin. What they did, we really appreciate what they did. The
If it weren't for them,
like,
none of these fuckers in this room.
none of the
would be
good
here.
American bands like Slayer, Pantera would exist if it
No,
was for them.
absolutely.
So.
so what do you guys got planned for the rest of the year then?
Got quite a bit actually.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. If we
I'm
can-
not allowed to say full details yet.
Okay.
I suppose the
we're-
most obvious one is the album.
Yes.
Yeah, we got the new album.
That's what I was
coming out.
aiming for.
And
Well done.
we're going to be touring Europe as well with a band I can't say.
Okay.
And then round
In locations I
October.
can't divulge.
No, the locations got like Germany,
East-
Czech.
Eastern Europe as well,
Yeah.
mainly the one
Yeah.
tour. And then we've got another tour at the end of the year that's going to be around Italy and everything. So
Wow.
We got a good gig strong going on. It's
yeah,
the album's gonna drop hopefully just before we set it
yeah.
on
That
this
is,
tour.
timing's the key, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
You got to time it just right, man.
And we played a few of the tracks off the new album tonight, a good 3 songs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just it was like kind of a taster kind of thing, you know what I mean? And it went down well, so we're really looking forward to releasing the album.
No, I look forward to it. All right, so last question. If you could play with any band, whether they're still around or not around anymore,
Pantera.
didn't even finish asking the question. How do you know I was going to say other than Pantera? No.
Oh, okay.
For me, like I played with Machine Head. That was
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Machine
yeah.
Head was-
awesome to me. Like I love Machine Head, so that was killer.
Yeah, that was a checklist thing, wasn't it, man?
Yeah.
We done that and we was like, oh, fuck.
Yes, man.
One off the bucket list.
Yeah,
And
man,
those
definitely.
guys can fucking drink. Like Rob Flynn poured us a pint of vodka.
Grey Goose.
He
Really?
was drinking pints of vodka, man. Like
He
it
was sipping
nothing.
it off like beer, man.
Yeah.
He went,
Yeah.
there you go.
We were all
all took a
dying,
sip
man.
and he was like,
The
next.
co-
It was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
The Cook's
No.
colour, man.
Well-
I was like, fuck.
And
Do
he,
it-
like, it didn't
Grey
even
Goose
affect
as well,
him,
wasn't
like, he was
Really?
laughing, yeah. Like the rest
Just
of the
shook
band,
it off
they're,
and walked
they're all
out.
like ninth standing drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
incredible.
Because
The only other
We're
band
actually
for me
taking it easy on you
would be
guys.
Pantera.
Pantera.
I'd like to
Yeah.
say Slayer, but you know the history of support bands with Slayer. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh,
If you turn up to support Slayer, you're gonna get some
But-
bottles thrown at you. So, don't know about that.
How'd you like smelling of urine for
You
a
know
night?
what? I'm going to throw a weird one in there.
Go on.
I'd love to have toured with Priest on the Jugulator era.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we were.
Because that's the album that made me want to play.
You have to
and
be
in
dodging
a
the studs from his vest,
Yeah, man.
band.
getting impaled. So if people want to find out more about you, how can they?
We have Facebook, we have
Website.
yes, we have
Yeah.
website to go to.
Any social media, man.
Yeah,
Just
we've got-
search Hostile.
So they're allowed to come up to you in the street, say hello.
Yeah, it's something like at Hostile UK. I think they're mostly at Hostile
Yeah.
UK or at Hostile
you-
UK 1 or something like
Even
that.
if you just punch in Hostile on YouTube, we're up first on the top line.
Yeah, dig up the power.
Yeah.
Wicked. Well, thank you for taking the time out.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Thank you for a
mate.
wicked
Thank
set.
you for the homebrew, man. That was fucking
Yeah.
You're
good.
welcome.
I'm feeling very fun.
Don't drink and drive, kids.